I know what trending is better than anybody in the world. I've been trending my whole life. From the day I was born, I've been trending.
I like the good publicity and I like the bad publicity. It all plays.
The golden age of America has only just begun.
Donald Trump is back. And if you thought his first term was wild, well, buckle up. In his second term as the 47th President of the United States, Trump wasted no time making big, bold moves. Some celebrated, some controversial, and all impossible to ignore. From trade wars to foreign policy shakeups, let's break down 5 major highlights that defined Trump's second presidency.
Political movement in the history of our country.
This is the 45th,
Not once, but twice.
now 47th President's finest moment.
First up, Trump went straight for the government playbook. His administration
And to that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
And guess who he picked to run it? Elon Musk. Our goal with DOGE is to make government work like a business, efficient, fast, and smart. Sounds great in theory, but in reality, this meant cutting thousands of federal jobs overnight. Entire government programs were axed, and chaos followed. Supporters called it draining the swamp. Critics called it reckless. Remember Trump's first-term trade war with China? Well, he doubled down. Trump imposed new tariffs, 25% on Mexico and Canada, and massive increases on Chinese imports. Markets are reacting sharply today as Trump's latest tariffs send shockwaves through global trade.
You're a very smart guy. This is a very dumb thing to do.
Countries fired back. Canada slapped new tariffs on American products. China started shifting trade away from the US entirely. This battle didn't just affect big corporations. It hit American wallets. Prices on everyday goods skyrocketed. Now this one was a shocker. Trump pulled back military aid to Ukraine. His reasoning: he said it was time for Ukraine to negotiate peace and claimed the US shouldn't be the world's police.
I think we're doing very well with Russia. But right now they're bombing the hell out of Ukraine, and they don't have the cards. They don't have the cards.
This war has to end. We're not funding endless conflicts anymore. But European allies weren't happy. Some saw it as a signal that the US was stepping away from NATO commitments. Meanwhile, Russia saw an opening and made bold moves on the battlefield.
There are still people who want to go back to the times of Napoleon, forgetting how it ended, he said.
For Ukraine, this was a game changer. For the world, it raised big questions about America's role in global conflicts. If there's one thing Trump is known for,
President-elect Trump confirmed that he plans to follow through with mass deportation.
it's his tough stance on immigration.
The kids are here legally.
I don't want to be breaking up families, so the only way you don't break up the family is you keep them together and you have to send them all back.
And in term 2, he took it even further. He declared a new national emergency at the southern border, ramping up deportations and pushing to end birthright citizenship. This sparked mass protests across major U.S. cities. Supporters said it was about national security. Opponents called it unconstitutional. And then another bombshell.
President, if the Education Department were
Trump announced plans to dismantle the Department of Education and let states handle schooling individually.
If they run their own education, they're going to do a lot better than somebody sitting in Washington, D.C.
How does this help our kids? Public schools are already underfunded. Some states embraced the idea, others resisted. But one thing was clear: Trump was reshaping America's domestic policies from the ground up. Yeah, you heard that right. Trump was back with his Greenland idea. In his second term, he reopened talks to buy Greenland from Denmark. And this time, he wasn't joking.
And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We need it really for international world security, and I think we're going to get it one way or the other.
Greenland should be part of America. Love him or hate him, one thing's clear: Trump's second term was quite an opening, as said in cricket. His policies reshaped America's economy, foreign relations, and domestic policies in ways that will be debated for years. Some of his decisions made America stronger. Others created deep divisions. But if there's one thing we've learned, Trump doesn't do normal. The question is, what's next?
And I think we're going to get it. We're going to get it.